saying no to Craig.
That's what I'm saying. This is what we're discussing. We're discussing ifs.
I think it's a possibility he could do a little something.
I think Drake has on a lot of tunes, Big Mum. He's featured on a lot of tunes, and all of them have been bangers, you know. I'm not lying to you. So
who
have some donuts,
who can actually make a comeback? Who can do it? Who can be top 10 for the end of the year?
Scorcher to a degree, by the way.
But he really hit though.
Yeah,
he really hit. I'm talking hit.
He still needs to get there.
What was his top 10?
He never had a top 10, but still, like,
got a huge amount of potential.
This side here, you can see he's got the jump off food shopping list. So we're gonna ignore that for now.
I fucking agree with you. I fucking agree with that.
We're talking about comebacks, people who were there.
Yeah, someone who's prominent, like literally.
And now need to
can I just say that? Let's look at Roll Deep for a minute, because they did get a #1, but they never fell off. They haven't fallen off yet. They ain't even attempted anything.
But you know what it is? For me, it's like they haven't made their sound concrete for me, man. That's what it's me.
I went to Scratchy the other day. He gives me too much love. And Manga, Bro Deep are gonna be cool. Don't watch that. They got the formula on how to make top 5, so don't worry about them. But they're not a prominent figure in the top 10. It's not a thing like they will release a song, you'll be like, yeah, they're definitely going top 10.
Oh, so you're saying
they got huge amounts of potential. You know what
people made the top 10 and he's gonna come back and do another one.
Yeah.
In that sense.
I was struggling, to be honest with you, because anything is possible and anything can happen. So us predicting it, that's cool for a discussion, but I am not adamant on anyone making a comeback.
Miss Dynamite's never had a top 10 though. She's only ever had a banging club song. She's never had a top 10.
Miss Dynamite's one of them artists, she's just always gonna be here, innit? You're always gonna appreciate her talent. You know, like Mother Nature, that's who she is, Mother Nature. She groomed these young artists coming up, because if she wants to jump on a little funky thing, she'll do that. If she wants to come righteous, she'll do that. I don't ever think she's gonna ever go back into the top of the charts and so on and so forth, but maybe that's not what she wants.
Find out. I don't think it is.
I think it is.
I'm saying top 30.
I'm gonna throw a spanner.
Miss Dynamite.
Where did it drop?
#5.
See? Miss Dynamite, she's amazing. Like, anytime she makes music, I'm there and I'm ready to listen.
I've met her before, she's a wonderful person. I got bare love for her, like an auntie, that makes you donuts, you get me?
I absolutely love Miss Dynamite. If she makes a comeback, I don't know if it'll be a massive comeback the way I would like Craig David to do. But she does do a comeback, then I think that'll be good as well. She's got a lot of supporters, so that's great.
I'm gonna throw a spanner in the works. How about Oxide and Neutrino?
Oh fuck.
Wow!
And you know what? They're still doing club PAs, you know? They're still doing club PAs.
Oxide and Neutrino, I heard one of you play rugby.
Oxide and Neutrino, nah, I think it's a wrap. They went to #1 in like 1999 or some shit. Like, I don't think it's gonna ever happen. I bet you any money they're still big in places like Zanti and shit like that.
So what about
but
the
can
rest?
they do it
What the
again?
rest is so solid? Do you think they can?
So solid.
The rest is so solid.
The rest is so solid.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
What's the female in
Elisa Mafia.
I thought she was God.
Lisa's a really cool girl. I actually know Neutrino very well. I'd love to see him come back. They're my people, so I'd like to see them make a comeback. Simply because I'm a little bit biased. I'm from South West London. I have to say, yeah, so solid.
Yeah, that song they went #2. Lisa Mafia.
Did that
Remember I told you? Yeah, she was out here.
That never went #2, bro.
I know, but it's so good.
No way! That didn't go That didn't even chart. Wait, was that song?
100% charted. 100% charted. Look, I saw it on top of the pops. Lisa Mafia, trust me. People think I'm joking. Lisa Mafia's hard, trust me.
So what, top 50?
I saw it on top of the pops, big man.
Doesn't matter!
Top 20.
Doesn't matter!
Lisa Mafia.
That one as well, please.
So Poet's riding for Lisa Mafia. We're saying Oxide and Neutrino maybe possibly.
No. Let's be clear. Are you saying that Lisa Mafia is going to make a comeback?
If she did, if you can't.
What he's saying is, if Lisa was to re-release a song, he would be buying it.
That's good, everyone would.
Alright, okay, cool. We'll
But
say
she's sexy in
Wait, hold on.
What's that?
In love. I told you top 20. I told you I saw it.
Lisa Mafia, yeah?
Yes. I saw it.
That was at the same time as Lumidi, who did
I kind of got my facts wrong about the Lisa Mafia situation. She got her top 10 or whatever. Just want to say congratulations. I wasn't putting her down. Do I think she can make a comeback? I don't really know. But what I will say is she's not looking any older than 25. She's still, oh my God. I mean, without sounding rude or anything like that, great food. Keep making your music and whatever, and you never know.
Alright, check that Lisa Mafia tune, please.
When you say comebacks, the only person on this list right now that I feel can do a thing based on their talent is Chip.
100%.
But hold on, but what are we basing this on?
Alright, because
The
there's
amount of
various
peak
things.
that they
You know what I'm
had
saying?
before when they
Compared to what they are now.
There's too many things.
When you're looking at some of these artists here, there's different type of comebacks.
A part of me doesn't really give a shit, but a part of me is like, you know what? You think about the people that do boom, 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 let me see, say, well. Where do those motherfuckers go? But they could easily make a comeback if they reinvent themselves. Anyone can make a comeback as long as you do the right thing and the time works for you and yada yada yada.
Chipmunk is not gonna come back with a #1 one, he's gonna come back with a sick, long career and make a lot of money, possibly in the States or whatever.
Yeah, I would
That's a
co-sign
comeback for me.
I think he's gonna get number one.
You think he's gonna get number one? But he might do.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Chip stuff. I agree with what Poet and Chucky was saying about him. I think if anyone's going to do it on this list, I think he will do it the biggest and the best. So he's been signed to T.I.'s label, which is a good look. So good luck to Chip.
His comeback is different to what Tini Strider's comeback would be.
They're different artists. And Chipmunk as an artist will get the number one, but he's not really going to be in competition with Tini Strider as such because
Chipmunk's comeback for me is be around for as long as he wants to be.
Yeah.
People saying Chip needs to make a comeback. I didn't even know he was gone.
Chip did leave. His second album didn't do what it should have done, and I got that album. I bought both of his albums. But his third album is going to be a madness, and he's going to go number one, despite what everyone says upstairs.
Make
he
me
is.
a bitch!
Make me exactly. Listen, when Chip goes number one, all I want everyone to say is, "Oh, how did you know?" I say to them, "That's how it go." Come on.
In regards to Tichy then, what are we saying? Like, what type of comeback?
Tichi's comeback has got to be a number one, like, you know, kind of like.
I think he caught a wave and he just rid that wave and it happened to be there at the right time and the right place.
Each artist has a different type of comeback because people like Tinchi, for example, his comeback is more getting that number one and doing that Strider Man thing and dapping and, you know what I mean, and starring the hood shit and having that popping. You've got some artists that had a sick street buzz. Everybody kind of was just feeding their street shit. Their comeback is being back and getting that street shit again.
Tinchi, don't worry about Tinchi Strider. Business-orientated individual. He knows what he's doing.
Craig David's trying to do a comeback.
Yeah,
He's been trying to do a comeback for about 10 years.
No, apparently he's doing a collabo with, I read it today.
Drake.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Craig David and Drake.
Apparently.
I love Craig David. I'm a big fan. I remember when I saw him when I was about 12, 13 in the street in Gloucester. And I was like, oh my god, Craig David! And I was like over the moon and that. He's just such a down-to-earth character. I've met him a couple of times and I would love for him to make a comeback. And for him to make a comeback with Drake, oh my gosh, don't get me excited. That would be so amazing.
It ain't gonna work.
Does it?
Jane looked like
It will never work.
I'd love to see Craig make a comeback. I think he's amazing. I've got a long memory and I still remember how a certain award show treated him not too many years ago. But I do feel like with Craig, there's a bit of a disconnect with people. He does need to come back with somebody who's currently in the public eye. Drake and Craig kind of collabo. I think that'd be good for him.
Now he's got wedge, he cut his hair,
But
he's got
wait, check this out.
Craig David is mad talented.
If he does that link up with Drake and the tune's banging though, that could be his re-entry.
I'm not saying no to Craig.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But this is what we're discussing. We're discussing ifs.
I think it's a possibility he could do a little something.
The thing is, you only ever hear of someone's success, you know. Drake has done a lot of tunes, big man. He's featured on a lot of tunes, and not all of them have been bangers, you know. I'm not lying to you.
I'm saying it's a chance. Craig David could do the thing if he does it with Drake, but it could be anyone is my point of it. That's what I'm saying. Comebacks are weird like that. You never know who's gonna bust it, you know? You never know what it is that they choose to reinvent themselves with. Let's go wait and see, man. If he strikes that could be a thing, you know what I'm saying?
There's a chance for him to come out and release his own material. There's always a chance, but the big man
Basically, there's no point having this debate then.
Listen, Craig David, you know when you come out of Can You Feel Me In? You was my brother. I felt like he was my older brother that I aspired to be like. But then you just neglected me because you went and cut your hair off and you got wedge. And I'm skinny with plaits, looking up to you, and now you just left me by myself, big man. Talking about where's the love? And now Rhea Ora's all gone. Big man, you broke my arm.
If you're gonna be doing a comeback, you kind of need to come out and do your own sort of shit first, and then start doing these things.
A lot of Craig David's career was overlooked by the Craig David scenario with the whole Bo Selector thing, and I think that's a really sad situation that, you know, he's left England. So I'd love for him to make a comeback. At the end of the day, he's still making money off what he used to do back in the day, so he's all good. But for him to make a comeback, that'd be great.
If it don't work,
In regards to Craig, he's been doing that for a little bit. He has
But
released
that's what I'm saying, but
singles and no
but-
one's really jumped to
That's what I'm
him.
saying.
Big man, he come back, I was like, right, who's that? That could never be Craig David looking watching the Kano video, cut his hair, this is the girl that I want.
Stop hating on the man who's got biceps.
The point is, when you reinvent yourself, you're supposed to come back a fresh character. That's the point of reinventing yourself. You don't reinvent yourself with the old you because you haven't reinvented yourself.
No.
there was a few people that we didn't even mention. Little Mix. They won X Factor, and what the fuck? Like, they didn't even put nothing out. What happened to Little Mix?
Someone that knows him as close to him should go check out what is going on really.
No, trust me, he's going through some shit.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
He's going
That's-
through some
but
shit.
I'm right then. I'm so
Yeah, but
And then if you've got any questions, we'll go from there, yeah?
Where's SAS?
wow, that's my bedroom, fam.
I just want to give a shout out to my beautiful goddaughter Anaya. It's her birthday today.
Yeah, so basically, oh fucking hell, I can't even believe I was so late today.
SAS, we didn't mention them, but we had to put them on the board because Snips isn't here, so we have to rep.
Also the SAS, so I'll leave that to Snips.
Happy first birthday, my beautiful little girl.